National Football League. Brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. On the visitor's sideline, there is the Giants head coach. His team fell in their season opener a week ago, now hitting the road, looking for their first win. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys, on the other hand, were winners. Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. So, Greg, people always say when the schedule comes out in May, what do you look for? Back-to-back home games usually not something you look forward to, but it does happen in this case. And when you get a win and you know you're going on the road week 3, that puts a little pressure on this one to get 2-0 at home to start the season.
Yeah, and how good would they be feeling to start your year and know, all right, we've got 2 wins in the bank, we're playing well at home. It just allows everything in the building to take a deep breath. You know, Mike, it's just such an ideal way to start. The fans are excited, the city's excited, everyone in the organization can settle in. So schedule makers certainly did them a little bit of a favor here, so they've got to take advantage of it, build off of last week, come out and play well again, and it really sets themselves up for the rest of this season.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, beats the 6.
Lions offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced out left. taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds. Up past the 35. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play there for the Lions. And even 30 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
The Lions offense ready to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's out of bounds down inside the 30. And now after that last play, the challenge flag is out, and we will get a review right here. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play.
So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He runs with it. A big play there on the scramble. 52 yards.
That's about as electric as it gets for the quarterback position. There's just frankly not a lot of guys in the league that are capable of making such a play. You could see when he turned into a runner, there was an extra gear in there, and when he was all said and done, he sets up 1st and goal.
That one, taken in. Touchdown, Detroit. His first touchdown of the new campaign. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it.
The Lions offense about ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down.
Let's go.
He'll step up and run, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. There he goes again. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. Giants has it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Lions offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a design run. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready up!
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready!
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Now this looks like a design run. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. They'll talk things over before third down.
Now third and 5.
Here we go, set! Check go!
He'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
1-yard line.
Here we go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison!
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Brings up second and goal.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Escaping to his left. And he gets to the outside and he takes it in. Touchdown, Lions. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but
the Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with first and 10. Here's a design run. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming.
32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They'll look to throw. Going for it all. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line.
Down at the 35-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's
the Detroit offense now headed back onto the field. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Again, working deep downfield. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
9-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
It is 2nd and 9. Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
To go.
Here we go, Shaq, go!
Here's a design run.
The quarterback keeps it. Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
Lions offense ready to take over once again. And it would appear they are on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
On the double. Let's go. Huh.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum.
The Lions offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point, and now they'll try to finish up strong.
Go. Take go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set it. Hut, hut.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now this looks like a design run. The ball comes out. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession.
Set, go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work. You see those hands up there, and now it's 4th down. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.